Season 2 of the Pat and JT podcast.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The best time, always gonna be the best. Come on!
Exclusively on the Hurrdat Media Network.
I mean, what are the odds of this? I get everything set up in my office so we can do this, and the second we go live, my ring light goes out.
Your what? What light went off?
My ring light.
Oh.
My eyes aren't popping anymore. Dang it.
If the eyes don't pop. Oh my God.
That's
All
right.
So good morning. So Facebook Live every Friday at 9:15. And just kind of getting rolling this morning. Pat's at the office. I am not, obviously. They're cleaning our carpets today, which is kind of exciting.
It is. It is exciting.
So we had to have the studios closed today so they could get in and get that taken care of. And so you're there and you have to stay in your office. You can't go out running around.
I have to stay on all the carpet that's black because they're cleaning all the gray carpet. And so black is in all the offices. And then, so it's kind of like playing hot lava.
It kind of is, because how are you going to get to the door?
I don't know. Good question. Well, I have a little jaunt to the marble, and then I'm okay. If I have to go pee, I mean, I brought a pee can in here so I can pee, so I don't have to go to the bathroom at all.
Like a road trip, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a road trip. Those days are done. Not road trips, but peeing in a car. I'll stop
right?
going to ditch anywhere. Yeah, we have time. We always have time to stop. Always.
Good morning, Nikki. Good to see you here. Thank you so much. Okay, so Pat, you had a couple emails you wanted to drop on.
Yeah, we got because we mentioned the other day, hey@patandjt.com is one way you can get a hold of us. You can also text us at 402-403-9478, or it's Pat and JT on all social media. This is from Lori. It says, hey guys, heard yesterday that they found live ammo on the set. When talking about the Alec Baldwin, the shooting on the set of the movie Rust, right?
Right.
No one, no set, no way should there ever be live ammo on a movie set. The guy that handed the gun to Baldwin said cold gun. He also had been fired from a previous job for mishandling weapons. And we had talked about all this stuff before. Call me a conspiracy theorist if you want, but the guy handing off the gun wanted something to go south, and it did, whether he was setting up Baldwin or just gets his kicks from carnage. Thanks for letting my opinion out there. Love you guys,
Interesting. Yeah, I guess it was over 500 live rounds were found. When you say it, like when you buy ammunition in a box, there's 50 in a box, right? So a box. So it's typically people buy 50 and you buy more than that because when you go target shooting, right? You know, whatever. But yeah, they had about 500 live rounds that were found. And the way it was described was, it wasn't like it was stashed away. You know, there was just live ammunition laying around.
So weird.
It really is crazy. I was talking to a couple of girls at work yesterday about it too. And what you said about Lori, about that, the assistant director handing off the gun, and the cold gun, you know, and now we're hearing people say, well, I've never heard that phrase before. Kirstie Alley said that herself, and that it shouldn't come from her, and it should have been from the armor, and you know, all this other stuff. But I'm waiting to see what they say, because right now they said everything's still on the table.
Yeah,
they aren't taking anything off the table. So,
and they shouldn't. I mean, they shouldn't. You know.
And so now we sit and wait and see what happens, because as we talked about, I think right off the bat, if this had been you or me somewhere and that had happened, I don't know that we would be walking around. I think there would have at least been bail involved.
Bail involved. Yeah.
But just till they got to the root of it, like you said, and what Laura said too, you know, not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but then you have to start wondering, it's like, how on earth does that even happen? And believe me, a lot of other people are trying to connect dots as well about why or how that this ended up happening to the director, because it was the assistant director that handed the gun off.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then, but I don't know that they knew he was going to be practicing that particular practice shot at the camera.
Yeah.
Or what was going to happen. Right.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. It's very interesting to find out.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Denise. Good morning. Hello. All right. So I have a story for you that just came up yesterday, and hilarious. I'm not kidding you. Hold on. Let me change I want to change the view on my notes, because I grabbed this story yesterday and I just about died. It talked about PETA came forward and they have decided that they want to strike out the use of the word bullpen.
Bullpen?
So, yeah, because it's offensive to cows.
You've got to be kidding me.
They want to call it, hold on, let me get back down here. They want to strike out the word bullpen, which references the holding area, they say, where terrified bulls are kept before slaughter. And instead they want to call it the arm barn. And so,
A-R-M? Arm barn?
Arm barn.
What the heck does arm barn mean?
Arm barn, because you're warming up your arms.
Oh, I'm thinking,
The bullpen.
Arm barn.
They want to get rid of the bullpen. They want to strike out in baseball. I didn't use the word baseball. My apologies. Yeah, they want to strike out the use of the word bullpen in baseball, which is the holding area for the pitchers as they're warming up to come in.
If any baseball team does this, if Major League Baseball does this, I will never touch a baseball again. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Stupidest thing.
They said that it is definitely offensive to cows. And they note that's where the bulls are held before slaughter. But the thing is, I get to looking around. Of course I did. I have to go look around.
You can never just hear something, go, oh, that's interesting, or that's stupid story, and then just move on. You always have to dig into it deeper.
You have to dig. You got to find out where this all came from, because I'm thinking the bullpen to me is the bullpen like at a rodeo. They have
that's what I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking baseball. I was thinking like legit at a rodeo. Yeah.
And you'd have it at and then also bullpen is also slang for the holding cell for prisoners in prison. I think there was a couple of other places that they came up with bullpen. As a matter of fact, there was about 6 theories of how it became known as the bullpen. And they said one of the more likely theories, 1800s, and that was a baseball game. And after the game started, after a few innings, then the fans could get tickets at the box office for a big discount. But those cheap seats then meant you had to stand in a roped off area on the side of the field. It was in foul territory. So they were kind of treated like cattle. Okay, bullpen. Another one that was in there was they said Casey Stengel theory. Casey at the bat.
Yeah. Used
to say that term came from the fact that relief pitchers that sat in the pen were just shooting the bull.
Okay, that to me sounds more plausible than anything.
I believe Casey at the bat, damn it.
Yeah, so do I.
Rodeo theory is also in there. And then the other one is called the John Miller theory, which goes more toward the Bay Area. And they said that John Miller, he was a voice of the Giants and a favorite on ESPN Sunday, Monday Night Baseball as well. He said the term originated with the Giants, the New York Giants, who played on the Polo Grounds in the late 1800s. And according to him, there was a real bullpen out in left field with real bulls in it, and the relief pitchers warmed up right near there.
I think
nothing in here about the slaughterhouse.
Right. Oh my gosh, PETA. There was a press conference this week, and it was about just whatever boring stuff, but it was about the labor shortage, whatever, across the country. And there was a police union rep or somebody that was speaking and said that said the word manpower and just blew past it and got in trouble because you're not supposed to say manpower.
I remember when we went through that whole change
of
the manhole cover and the manpower and human. And we've even had remember not too long ago, the amen and a woman that passed through.
I know. If you're worried about that stuff, you gotta get a hobby, get something else going on.
Guys, we're at John Driscoll dropped in. I see Bridget's here also. Arm barn. Oh my God. I've got no words, Denise. And Allie says she's never met an offended cow. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Yeah.
I haven't either. One other use of the term bullpen is like at the office when they'd have that big open area where everybody worked. It was called the bullpen. Also, we've got one of those.
Yeah, we do. We have a couple bullpens.
Yeah, actually. And now I'm going to start using it more often. But I'm going to go check out the bullpen, right? Isn't that just crazy? I did like the one writer who was writing about this story said something about, you might remember that other things have come along too, that we've changed words. Like we went from the disabled list to the injured list. That was a change. And it was kind of like, okay, that's.
Yeah, you can kind of see that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And another one said, if anyone except PETA was pushing this, I'm all in because arm barn sounds fire.
Well, because you got boot barn, dress barn, arm barn. Yeah. I mean,
the arm barn does sound pretty hot.
Arm barn.
But because
it sounds like it sounds like something from The Simpsons. Like The Simpsons would call it the arm barn. When they moved, like changing man, woman, whatever, making it more gender neutral, anything.
Right.
The one that was the most shocking to me was the Ace hardware commercial. Like when I heard it, because it used to be Ace is a place for the helpful hardware man or whatever.
Yeah.
Ace is a place for the help for hardware folks. And at first time I heard that, I'm like, and now I'm used to it, but it's like,
that doesn't work.
because I always thought, yeah, I mean, that's a whole old argument about.
I know, but still. And one other one that was thrown in here too is, I didn't hear about this one. Demi Lovato apparently came forward and talking about changing names for things. She came forward, and one of her wants is that we stop calling extraterrestrials aliens.
Oh, yeah, I saw
because it's probably too offensive, and that's why they've never contacted us.
Right, their butt hurt, really. Aliens have 8 butts and they're all hurt. I mean, come on.
Simpsons again.
She's Demi's a dandy.
She is. She gets some headlines. So anyway, so that's what I was bringing to the table today. Was a little Demi Lovato. And I thought that was kind of fun. Another one too, because we are, as we speak, heading into Halloween weekend. Are you going to Halloween parties?
No.
Not dressing up as anything?
No. Our friend Angie's coming over from Des Moines this weekend, and we are going to go probably have some cocktails. And I don't think we're dressing up though. That's not the plan. I mean, we don't hit me up at 11:30 tonight and let me know. I'll let you know if we ended up all dressing up as something.
I'm mad that I missed did you see the memo that came out from at work, and they wanted to know, well, they want everybody to send in their favorite picture of them in costume.
Oh, yeah.
Costume anytime in their life, right? And there's some really killer costumes, really funny ones. And I just got to say, I'm mad that I missed it, because my favorite costume, I have that picture and it's on the ready, because this last week when we were out at Baseball Halloween at Werner Park, Abby shows up she's dressed as an ostrich jockey. And so it's the blow up ostrich with the little legs on the side.
Hilarious.
Right? And I have the cowboy with the little pony, and I would dress up as rodeo queen, right? Yeah. Like, okay, whatever. I don't care.
And you got that like one of the first years that those kind of costumes were available. And
I still have it, and it still works.
Yeah, you need to bring it. Just wear it on a random day.
If I had known she was bringing the ostrich jockey last weekend, I would have been there. I had no idea we were going to do costumes.
You just need to wear it one day. Just like really mess up all the interns. Just like show up as in that, and don't reference it at all. Just walk around. Anybody asks, like, what? Just do it.
Might be a thought. All right. So let's see. Looking back here at some of the comments we got. Oh, Jane, she wants to know if we're jumping the shark. I know. Baseball. I don't think baseball will let this happen. Although
I thought she meant, are we jumping the shark? We jumped the shark about 12 years ago, Jane. I think you're talking about our show. I'm like, well, we're
not offended.
No.
Jen, love seeing you guys in the morning while I'm listening. Stephanie, really, we're worried about butthurt aliens when they steal us and diddle, right? Because we were talking, it wasn't Simpsons, it was Cartman, right?
Yeah.
That was the one that got taken. They don't want to say hi because they're content being creepy. Miss you guys. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. The last one I've got for you guys too, because we're heading into Halloween weekend. Get out a pen and paper. Get out, or keep tabs in your head if you think you're capable. Pat,
like me,
you want to keep track of your
Am
points?
I supposed to do
points? I got a little quiz for you.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay. And I saw Psychic Andy took this quiz, which by the way, we're going to be talking to him next week because he's got a new book coming out on the 1st, which is Sky Diaries. But we're going to talk to him then, and I guarantee you he will blow us out of the water on this. Have you ever seen a ghost? You get 10 points.
I don't know if I have though.
Okay. Then you get nothing.
Okay, 0.
Okay.
I'm just not going to put anything down.
Have you ever heard a ghost talk? You get 5 points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
At least I think I have.
I mean, yeah.
Have you heard footsteps? Ghostly. 10 points. I'm going to say yes.
I think you just have a perfect score on all this when you have ghost hair in your door.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I don't see that one on the list, to be honest.
Yeah.
Have you felt a ghost touch you? Yes. That's 30 points.
I have not.
Remember I told you about when they keep pushing my hair?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's when I would have had a new address.
Have you seen a shadow figure?
I mean, I don't know. I probably
like you see something move out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah, probably. So that's a shadow figure. How many points?
That's 15 points.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
That's a good one. Have you taken part in a Ouija board session?
Yeah, but I think Tony was screwing with us. I don't think it. Yeah. How many points?
How old were you?
20. No, I was like 10.
I'm going to say it was probably about, I can't count it, but if you want to, it's 50 points. If you,
I took part in it, but I don't think it.
You took part in it, and Tony did it. I'd put it down. 50
yeah,
points.
50.
You may have opened up a door.
Yeah.
Who knows what you did? Have you ever seen an orb? Yes.
In pictures, yeah.
Yep. Remember that picture I had that looked like a little lasso?
Mm-hmm.
It went through the pictures. It was really
crazy. Little rods or whatever. How many points?
15.
Okay.
Oh, 10. I'm sorry. Witness poltergeist activity. That's 15 points.
I don't even know. That sounds extremely aggressive. I don't think I have.
When I think of that, I always think of like stacked chairs or the cupboard doors are all open.
Right. Yeah. I've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
No.
Have you been on a ghost hunt?
I
have.
Okay. You have. I have not.
20 points. Have you seen a UFO?
I don't think so.
That was a parking lot at Walmart.
Yes. Also not a UFO.
Not a UFO. Mm-hmm. That's worth 100 points if you have a UFO sighting on your list. Have you had a premonition?
Yes.
Yes. 20 points.
Okay.
All right. Have you witnessed a strange mist that looked like it was following you or moving around suspiciously?
What the hell? No.
That's 60 points we had.
Okay.
Have you heard your name being called?
Yeah.
Not because Beth's yelling at you.
Literally, probably every other day, I'll be walking in the living room and I'll go, "What's that?" And Beth will say, I did not say your name. So yes, all the time I do.
Okay. It's 10 points.
Okay.
Have you heard knocks on the door and nobody's there?
No.
No, I haven't either. That's 45 points.
Okay.
2 left. Have you walked alone around a haunted spot?
No.
Yes. 20 points.
No way.
Have you witnessed a door shut by itself?
No.
Freakily.
Quickly?
Freakily.
Oh, freakily. No, I have not.
Freaky. Like not that it's adjusted poorly.
Or like, yeah, it's okay. No, I have not.
So that's 40 points for the door. All right. So add up your points.
I don't even think I broke 100. Uh-oh. You just went away. See, I told you. You know what? So Jill just got bumped offline. That's pretty awesome. So, yeah, here she comes.
I lost you just for a split second.
Weird.
Okay.
And you're talking about ghosts? And you're still in your haunted house?
I was like, what just happened? And it just popped
And we
back
just
up.
talked about your house and how you need to get out of there. And your ghost just cut your Wi-Fi? That's the name of today's episode too, by the way. Ghost just cut my Wi-Fi.
There you go.
I'm sorry, that's weird.
The timing was too good on that.
Yeah. I don't even know. I've got 15, 25, 75, 85, 115.
Yeah.
125.
130.
Whoa. And you, that's maybe I misadded. I would think you would have, because you did a lot more than I did, but.
I don't know. Yeah. You maybe had some more impressive ones than
maybe.
I did. But what is it? What's the number of points for having your Wi-Fi cut?
1,000? That person better text you back about the buying your house. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God. Speaking of which, I have been getting a ton of phone calls and I haven't been answering because I pick it up and then it's a weird noise, almost like fax machine type noise, weird. And it's the same number that keeps calling like repeatedly. And it says something about buy house. You know how they have the wrong, something on the ID. And so it's something about buy house or buy best house or something like that. But when I pick it up, it's this weird sound.
Ooh, are you serious? Like you this and your Wi-Fi gets cut? Your house is still haunted.
I'm glitching.
100%.
I'm glitching. The Matrix is glitching.
100%.
All right. That's all I got.
All right, you guys. Thank you for listening to our Facebook Live or watching our Facebook Live. This will come out as podcast later on this afternoon about 4:00. So if you're hearing that and not this, then get on our Facebook page. It's Pat and JT, or YouTube. It's Pat and JT as well. And you can text us at 402-403-9478.
We have, what do you got coming up on Monday? Is that Keith on Monday or the interns?
That is Keith. Keith Fix on Monday and the interns on Tuesday.
You're going to like him. You guys.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.